Skadoosh ASMR heavy. Hello there, hello there, hello there, hello there, hello there. Hello there, it's me. It's me, your best bird with the ASMR goods. I just thought we'd make it for today's video. We'll just do a little chit chat about the Champions League. What are you saying? The Champions League, yeah? The Champions League. Because, you know, City, we just had the draw 2 days ago. And today was the release of the order of the fixtures. And I'm not going to talk about anyone else's fixtures other than City's. I'm just going to talk about City's. I'm just going to talk about Manchester City's fixtures. That's okay. If not, you can always move on to the next. And that's right, I'm a plastic glory hunter. But also, you know, receipts, mate. So yeah, I might be a plastic glory hunter. Armchair, plastic casual. Armchair, super fan, yeah. Oh wow, look at you, you're plastic, mate. Thanks for that, yeah. But we're going to talk about them anyway, so if you want to listen to that, that'll be hopefully it'll make for a decent video. So yeah, this is what we're going to get into. Yeah, this is what we'll get into. But hopefully this video finds you well. This is a custom made, one of a kind hat from that treble season. As you can see, look, I literally made it myself. It's got me celebrating one of Ilkay Gundogan's goals at the FA Cup final at Wembley. Although since then it's been downhill at Wembley. Have I seen us lose? Oh, we did beat United in the Community Shield and that was about it, but the two things that were probably more important, the actual things that are only important, lost 2 FA Cup finals, lost them both. Did I go to both? Yes. Was it sad? Yes. But we can't have everything we want in life. That's one of the things you have to learn. Not everything, not everything we get in life is what we want in life. Not everything we get is what we want. Not everything we get is what we want. Not everything we get is what we want. Interestingly, yeah, just in case you was interested. So, basically, I'll be going all the home games apart from the first one because I'm away. So, I'm going to miss Kevin De Bruyne's return to the Etihad with Napoli. I did have a look for flights back just for the day, but it's too much. And I'm not rich, you know what I mean? I'm not even any way affluent at all. So I just can't make it happen, unfortunately. So I got an interesting idea when I was thinking about making this video, and that's I'll give it away to one of yous if this video outperforms all the other videos on my channel, which isn't hard. I'll show you. Let me show you. So here's my channel. Hopefully you've been enjoying the interesting amount of crazy content, yeah? But yeah, if we look at the channel, videos, popular. The most popular video is this garbage opening of a snooker set, tiny snooker set. It's got 2.7 thousand views. 2.7 thousand views. So if this video gets more than that, before the transfer window closes, which is next week, I'm pretty sure. If I'm incorrect in the transfer window closing Monday night, then it is what it is. But that's when this will close. So you've got it's 3 days for it to work. 3 days for this video to hit basically 2.8 thousand views, and I'll give away 2 tickets. You will have to have a City account though, so I can transfer you my tickets. That's the only thing. You'll have to have a City account. We'll link our accounts, and I'll transfer you the tickets for City versus Napoli on the 18th of September. Is that right? October, September. No, September, October. Yeah, 18th of September. 18th of September. 18th of September. 2 tickets, City versus Napoli, at the Etihad in Manchester. 2 tickets. You can have them both. You know, South Stand, second row, right behind the goal. Right behind the goal, right behind the goal, right behind the goal. Yeah, right behind the goal. So this is an Erling Haaland goal. And there's me, look, there's me. There's me, second row. Second row. So yeah, if you would like to win, that's all it has to be. Just share it. So if you see this, we'll see. I can't see it work, that being the thing, but I just thought, if it pops off, you know, somebody might fancy those tickets, and we'll do that, and then we'll see, you know. It's a little interesting idea. I had a little interesting idea in that game. I think that'd be a great game too. Napoli are rolling, champions of Italy. That'd be a very difficult game for us, to be fair. And like I say, so if you want to be there, 18th of September, Thursday, which is weird. I don't know why it's on a Thursday, but it is what it is. 8 o'clock kickoff. City versus Napoli. City versus Napoli. City versus Napoli. Kevin De Bruyne's return to the Etihad with the champions of Italy. And then, like I say, they've got a good squad. They've got a good manager. It's going to be a difficult game. So yeah, if you fancy that, that's City's match day 1 versus Napoli, 18th of September, 8 o'clock. Like I say, 2.8 thousand views on this video, and I'll give those away. But you've got to, I'll figure out after, like I say, I'll check on Monday, see what the view count is. If it's done it, I'll put something out on the Tuesday video of how you can win it. Okay? So then it'll give 2 weeks, and then I'll run that for like a week. I'll run that for like a week or so, and then we can give whoever the winner is like a week before, or 10 days or so before the game. They'll get the tickets and stuff. So you know, it's all good. It's all good. But it's gonna have to do that first. It's gonna have to, you know, give me something back before I give it out. I think that's fair. And it's like I say, 2.8 thousand views. That's nothing these days, is it? It's nothing. And to see City live in the flesh, it'll be worth it. Especially against Napoli. They'll probably spank us, to be fair. But so you know, even for that. But yeah, if you are, it's probably better. You're a City fan. If it's probably best if you're a City fan, though, that you know, I won't lie when it comes to that. But you can decide that after we make it happen. If we don't make it happen, like I say, I'll check Monday night. If it's hit 2.8 thousand views, we'll drop out a little giveaway. Anyway, I'm not sure about that game. You know, I think it'll be a struggle. Our draw of Napoli at home, Monaco away, Villarreal away, Borussia Dortmund at home, Bayer Leverkusen at home, Real Madrid away, Bodo Glimt away, and then Galatasaray at home. I feel like we'll be struggling again this year, you know. We might be in those playoff sections, and then if we're lucky, we'll get through to the playoff bit. I can see it being a struggle, but it could all hinge on that first game, and you could be there. I can't be there because I'm away. Unfortunately, I'm a bit good, to be honest. But yeah, it'll be worth just being there just for that homecoming for Kev. As long as he doesn't get injured. He'll probably get injured now, which, you know, is what it is. Anyway, match day. So that's match day 1. I can't see it going too well, to be honest, for us. But it'll be, I think it'll be a good game either way. But yeah, the last time, one of the first Champions League games, I think it was the second Champions League game I ever went to, was against Napoli. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, it could be your first, or, you know, first game ever, first game in the Champions League, maybe your 1000th game, I don't know. You can pick. But we need there's 2.8 thousand views. So yeah. Match day 2, 1st of October, City versus Monaco, away. I was thinking about going, yeah. I've never done, apart from going to the Champions League final, you know, because I'm a casual plastic armchair fan, yeah. Apart from going to the Champions League final, I've never actually done an away in the Champions League. Just because I'm always scared. I'm scared, basically. Scared about getting like my head kicked in or something. Boy, especially if it was Napoli away, you'd definitely get smashed in, because they're serious. They're about it. Napoli, the Napoleons, yeah. The Neapolitans. They'll probably come after me just for this. They'll see this video and be like, "We're gonna kick your head in, mate." But it is what it is. I don't mean any offence, and if you find it offensive, then that's on you. That's on you. Anyway, City vs Monaco away. They've got a good squad going as well. They've just made a bunch of good investments in players. They've made a bunch. I swear they've got Pogba. Let's have a look at their squad. Yeah, I swear they've made some interesting signings. I swear they made some interesting signings. Interesting. Also, if you like football, here's a little tidbit for you. Especially if you like continental football, like myself. Disney Plus, if you've got a subscription, they're doing some La Liga games this season, and I think maybe for a few seasons. Because I think I seen their little announcement, and it was like till it was beyond to this season. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, so for tonight, I swear, like tonight they've got Real Madrid Girona, I think. Real Madrid Girona, which is like mad. Which is cool, as long as they don't do the classic thing of, oh, look at all this stuff we're getting, and then put the price up, and then use it to inflate the price. Add stuff and make it better, but don't take the Mickey. Yeah. So yeah, they got Haradecki. Oh yeah, that's what I also got. They got Eric Dyer from Bayern, which that's mad. His trajectory now from Spurs to Bayern to now Monaco. And he was at Sporting before that. Crazy. So yeah, they got Pogba. Who else? That's why they got some other players. They're interesting. Oh, they're over this sort of. Was it away? Oh, they got Minamino still. Oh, that was it. They got Ansu Fati from Barcelona. That was the other player they got. But yeah, I thought that's some interesting. Oh, they got Dennis Zakaria as well. That's the other player, as well as Thilo Kehrer, you know, the centre back that played for PSG. So yeah, they've got a decent little squad. So I think that'd be a difficult game with being away as well. But we should be taking the 3 points, if not at least a point. I feel like in the Champions League, the way that it's now a league phase format. Instead, I feel like you need to be winning your home games if possible, and then not losing your away games. That's just simple football logic most of the time. Win at home, don't lose away. Anything better, come what may. That's the way. So yeah, if we hopefully get, like I say, a point would be decent, and I think we should be getting at least a point really against that. Although they've got some Pogba ball to score, you know, it just is what it is. But yeah, we need to be getting at least a draw, if not hopefully a win. But we'll see. Villarreal will probably be a difficult game as well. That comes straight after. That's the third game for City. Villarreal, who have they got these days? I'm not really sure. I used to watch loads of La Liga when Sky had the contract, but yeah, it's a bit more difficult to watch these days. But that's on Disney Plus. Also, that's the silly thing though. I kept missing quite a lot of games that I could have been watching because I would forget that BBC or ITV or someone actually had it. It was on like ITV4 or something, so I'd miss a lot of games when I could have been watching a few of them. Who have they got? They still got Gerard Moreno, their striker. He's their vice captain. They still got Daniel Pereira. That's crazy. He's a baller, to be fair. Oh yeah, they just signed Thomas Partey, didn't they? No comment on that one. They've got Tejan Buchanan and Nicolas Pepe. They've got Alberto Moreno still knocking around. Crazy. Jose Perez, ex-Newcastle. So they've got some interesting ballers too, to be fair. Interesting set of ballers. So that'd be with it being away as well. That's if I, to be fair, out of all these, if I can maybe sneak one away, I might try and get the Real Madrid away game in, because that'd be decent. And I was looking at prices and stuff, and that seems like the most realistic one, money wise. You know, acquisition of the dollar wise, pound sterling. So Villarreal away, match day 3, 21st of October. I can see that being a difficult game. Like I say, we'll aim for a point, hopefully get a win. They've got some ballers, like I say, so I can see. You think they will score, but they've got too much defensively. So if we can be hopefully playing some decent football by then. Although I think there's another international break around then. Yeah, there is. There's an international break, like literally just before then, which is so stupid. They need to get rid of international breaks. They need to get rid of international breaks for real. How can you have one? There's one after this weekend, then there's one at the start of October, and then there's one in November, and you don't have one for a few months, and then you have another one in March, and then you have the World Cup or whatever's in the summer, and it's just silly. This is an easy out for a lot of footballing authorities. It's an easy out, yeah. Just get rid of all the international friendly type breaks. Either drop another tournament in the summer, on the alternates of the World Cup and the Euro and the Continental Cups. Chuck in a little tournament then and do that instead. I'm just saying like that's an easy out for the amount of games that players play these days. An easy out is just to get rid of the international breaks, and then you can either spread the fixtures a bit more, so you got a bit more break, or you can guarantee at least like a month then, right? Because that's like 8 weeks just on international breaks. You can guarantee at least a month somewhere where the players don't have to play. Easy win. So yeah, I can hopefully by then. Like I say, that's the midweek after the international break. That game against Villarreal on the 21st of October. So I can see that being. I don't know. These are those little minor details which what. It's hard to say how it's going to make it. How much of a difference that could make, or not. But yeah, then we've got Borussia Dortmund at home. Historically, we have struggled every time I've seen us play Dortmund. Although the last time when Haaland, when he scored that really cool goal. If you could watch the clip of that on YouTube, yeah, Dortmund when John Stones scored the nice little thunderbolt when we were struggling. Who scored? Bellingham scored. I think that was when he scored that. It was in this kit as well. I'm pretty sure in this kit. Anyway, after Haaland's goal, you see me. Because I went on my own that day, you see me in the crowd like like a little melt, like the little melt that I am, little plastic armchair casual that don't go to games in the crowd, yeah. Photoshopped for real, definitely didn't happen. 5th of November that is, 5th of November, City versus Dortmund. So I can see that being a struggle. We might be going into that game needing to win it to even get any points. This is what I'm saying, like, we could be going in 9 points, but it's interesting. We'll see. That's the thing with this new format. I think it actually makes it kind of special. I think it's actually a pretty genius move that they've done. You get the bonuses of the new Champions League format. 8 games, but 8 different opponents. So at least we're not playing Shakhtar Donetsk every single year. The amount of times I've gone and seen us play Shakhtar, yeah. Nothing against Shakhtar, but you don't want to play them every year. You want to play somebody interesting. Somebody different. It's like, I've never seen us play them, we'll play them, and then blah, blah, blah. You get the point. But yeah, other than that, you get 8 different teams, 4 different ones at home, 4 different ones away. And then, like I say, so that means more interesting games at home, hopefully. And with the way they've done it with the pot system, so you play 2 from pot 1, 2 from pot 2, 2 from pot 3, 2 from pot 4, it means you're guaranteed pretty much half the games are blockbusters, pretty much. And then if you're kind of unlucky, not really, but kind of, one of the teams that came out for us from pot 4 was Monaco, which, like I say, I think will be a difficult game, and it's away. And then we also got Bodo Glimt, which should be the only one that we win. But we'll move on to that in a sec. But yeah, so yeah, I think the new format's good for the entertainment value. But if you get a bit unlucky, like us this season, you get 8 difficult games, all for different reasons. Especially because I think it also factors in because I think we're struggling a little. I think hopefully we'll find some form at some point, but you just never know. You never know. Anyway, Dortmund, I can see us struggling in that game. Hopefully we'll get a win, but like I say, all the home games I'm going to go for a win because you need the 3 points at home. So I'm going to back a win, but I'm not going to lie. I think all of them, for different reasons, will be difficult. But yeah, Dortmund I think will be difficult. They've got an interesting set of players too. They've just got Joe Bellingham. They just got Job. Who else they got these days? I'm pretty sure they've still got Guerrero. I'm pretty sure that's how you say his name, the striker. They've got Job. They've got Felix Nemecha, Julian Brandt, Pascal. Oh, I didn't realise they got Pascal Lacrosse. He's. Oh yeah, they got Carney Chukwuemeka, and they've got. Oh yeah, they've still got Marcel Sabitzer. Emre Can's captain. Emre Can is Emre Can is captain these days. Oh, they got Nicolas Schuler still. Oh, they've managed to hang on to Karim Adeyemi, Alexander Maya. They've got the Italian Mane, but he's a defender. So yeah, they've got a good squad still. Basically, Kobel in that. They've got a quality squad, which means on the day they'll give us a good game. And like I say, based on history, they've always gave us a solid game, so I can see it being difficult once again. Then we've got match day 5, City versus Bayer Leverkusen, because they went invincible that year. 25th of November. Bayer Leverkusen, which that's going to be I think that'll be a difficult game. I don't think they're quite as good because Ten Hag's there now, but I don't think Ten Hag's a bad manager. But we'll see. If we can't get going here with this set of players and a better environment at Leverkusen, maybe he is a bad manager. Maybe he's not set out for the higher. Maybe he needs to go back to to the Netherlands. No diss on the Netherlands, but obviously it's a bit of an easier level compared to as you rise up. Interestingly difficult in its own environment, but if that makes sense. But you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. They haven't got the resources of all the others, and the draw, so it is what it is. Anyway, Bayer Leverkusen, still they've lost some players. Florian Wirtz, Frimpong, both to Liverpool. Who else? I think they've lost some other players too. Oh yeah, Granit Xhaka to Sunderland. So yeah, I think that'll be difficult for them, but we'll see. I think it'll be an easier game than it would have been if they still had those players, but I'm not sure if they've recruited anyone good. To be fair, let's have a look at them too. Let's have a look at them. So they're playing right now. It's 3-2. Patrick Schick has scored 2. Thielman scored the other. They're beating Werder Bremen away. That's probably good. Let's have a look at what the team they're actually playing. That might be a good indicator. Maybe not. It's hard to say. When you don't watch teams every week, it's hard to say what they'll be playing. Oh yeah, they've got Alice Garcia and Grimaldo. Oh, they got Jarrell Quansah, didn't they? They just got him in. Patrick Schick still. Who have they got on the bench? They've got Claudio Everiche. Echevra. I can't say his name properly. The lad that came in the cup final for City to make his debut here. Argentinian lad. I've got high hopes for, but we'll see what happens with him. I forgot that he's gone there on loan, so he'll play against us, probably score. It is what it is. Other than that, they've not got too. Surely they'll be looking to make some signings, basically, and hopefully that Echevra will get a good amount of run out and play time for them. And they come back to us. Hopefully, it's very selfish, but it is what it is. Hopefully that game should be a win then, based on the fact that they are a bit depleted from what they have been in recent seasons. But I think it'll still be a difficult game, but hopefully it'll be a game we can get those 3 points. Then on the match day 6, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6. Match day 6. Match day 6 is against Real Madrid away in Madrid, 10th of December. I do fancy going to that, like I say, but we'll see. Me and my uncle's on about it, because what game are you going to come to then? What game are you coming to then, Uncle May, my uncle May, what game are you coming to this year? And he was like, Real Madrid, innit? I always come Real Madrid, because we tend to play them every year now. He's like, oh yeah, Real Madrid. I'm like, we ain't got them yet. He was like, we'll get them. And then I was like, yeah, it'd probably be away there, innit? So you fancy going. And yeah, we'll see what happens. We might end up going. So, like I said, I won't have to go alone and get my head kicked in alone by especially by those Madrid police. Notorious. Anyway, it'll be a difficult game, obviously. They took us apart at the start of this year. Mbappe hat-trick. So yeah, it'll be a difficult game. Hopefully not that go the same as that. Hopefully by December, hopefully we'll be cooking something up decent. We'll be playing some good football and making some good moves. If not, we'll be in front of a bad season. But it is what it is. Third place, like last season was a bad season, but also it wasn't really. It wasn't like the dark days when we were struggling to even stay in the league, or worse, going down and then going down again. So it's all good. You gotta take the blessings that are given to us in life. Even for somebody like me, plastic casual armchair. Anyway, we'll see. Hopefully, if I end up going, hopefully we win. I'd rather win a game that I've shout out a bunch of dosh to go see live. But yeah, either way, we'll have a good trip, I guess, if we make it happen. But we'll see. Yeah, but yeah, if not, I can see. Well, like I say, aim for a point at least in that game. Hopefully better, but that might be a game more than likely we actually lose. Probably a lot of games we've played there where we play pretty well, but don't come away with much. If not only like a draw, which, like I say, I take a draw to be fair, especially because then we go to match day 7, January the 20th. So we got a big wait. That's the only thing I don't understand about this new format. I think it's to do with other European leagues having other European leagues have a lot of winter breaks. So I imagine it's to do with that as to why they don't have games. Whereas in England we play over Christmas. Football don't stop. We rock and roll. So yeah, Bodo Glimt versus City in the 20th of Jan. That game kicks off at 5:45. So 5:45. Arctic, the trip to the Arctic. I don't know, we'll see. That's in January, so we'll see. That'll be the most maddest one to do. That is the most bank. That's the game which you be like, yeah, bank the points in that. Easy. Who even are Bodo Glimt, mate? Unless you heard of them last season, when they had a decent cup run. But who the hell are Bodo Glimt? That's right, they're playing the most craziest location. So it's you got that bit of travel, and then you're in probably somewhere they'll probably make it a bit atmospheric, a bit hostile. And those things kick in sometimes in games. Especially if you don't get a hold of it early in the game. Good possession, good chances, push it, and don't let them have really anything. Kill the atmosphere as quickly as possible. Worst case scenario, they score, the atmosphere ramps up, boom, you're in for a very difficult night. Well, early evening at that time of kickoff. So yeah, we should be winning that, getting 3 points. But like I say, there's these mitigating factors that sometimes pop up in these kind of occurrences of games. And that's the kind of thing that just does your head in, does your Swede, twists your melon, man, and then you're done. You fumble it, and then you're going into that last game of the league phase, needing 3 points in what should be a bankable game against Galatasaray, but they always seem to find a way to sign interesting players. They got Osimhen, they got Victor Osimhen and Leroy Sané, so just their counter attack is ludicrous. Quality and pace on the counter for them is mad. Without going into who else they've got, which I don't know, to be fair, off the top of my head. I know they've got a few other players. I think they've got Sionchu and stuff like that. But yeah, let's have a quick look at them. Galatasaray. So yeah, hopefully we get that one against Bodo Glimt and we're done. Hopefully we don't even have to worry going to that last game. But if it was like last year, we're going to that last game worrying about whether we're even going to be in European football, in the Champions League, going into the knockout phases. Hopefully that's wrapped up by the time we even play Galatasaray. Because yeah, like I said, they've got Icardi as well. I didn't realise this. They've got Mauro Icardi. So they've got they've got Davinson Sanchez too. Pace, more pace there. Davinson Sanchez. They got Zaniolo. I didn't realise they got Zaniolo. They got Mario Lemina as well. That's crazy. So yeah, look, they got Osimhen. They got Lucas Torreira as well. That's crazy. Who else they've got? And yeah, like I say, Leroy Sané. Oh, they got Roland Salai as well. So they've got a selection of mad forwards. Hopefully their midfield made of just mainly, you know, kind of European cast stuff with Zaniolo and Torreira and a bunch of Turkish lads, and then Turkish lads in the team. Turkey boys. Hopefully that means that it should be not too difficult a game at home. But Leroy Sané coming back to the Etihad, that'd be cool. I wish we signed him, to be honest, this summer. Yeah, I still have dreams of Leroy Sané running down the wing for me and cutting in and smashing on top bins. All about the Benjamins when he smashes it upper echelons. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, yeah, shout out to you. Anyway, I think we're in for a difficult league phase of this Champions League format. Basically, is my end takeaway. But like I say, if we get those views, I'll give away the 2 tickets. Not one but two tickets. South stand, level 1, second row. It's technically row 4, but because of the advertising boards, basically it's the second row, but it's not. You'll see if it happens. You'll see. But yeah, we need those views for it to happen. Basically, I think we're going to be in for a difficult league phase. Hopefully, like I say, that's the aim. Win at home. If we win at home, let's have a quick look at last year's league phase. What actually was the cut-off in the end? I forget. What was the cut-off? Because it's going to take a few years, basically, I think, for this new format to know what you're aiming for. So we got through last season with 11 points, just on goal difference, basically, or games played, I forget. But Dinamo Zagreb also got 11 points, but they went out. So, like I say, you win your home games, that's 12. Win your home games, 12 points. Draw your ways, that's 16. And you're basically done then. You're basically done. That's the other interesting point of this as well, because you're playing all different teams, and everyone else is playing different teams. Every time you get points, or they get points, you're basically smashing each other's hopes apart each time. You take a point, they take points. That's points they can't get, but that's points that another team have got now an advantage of the other team that's going for this and that. And you think, that makes sense. It makes sense. It's quite interesting, really. It's quite interesting when you think about it like that. Yeah, it's quite interesting. But yeah, I won't lie. It'd be great to have a good Champions League run again. But yeah, we need to not be. We need a comfortable league phase, and the draw that we've got for this league phase is not comfortable at all. But we'll see how it plays out. You can be thinking, like myself right now, a bit pessimistic on the whole draw. But you go into that first, you could be looking at what I'm getting at. So you could be pessimistic right now. We've got a difficult set, a pitch just over them. Other interesting point is Liverpool won the league phase last year with 21 points. 21 points out of a possible. What did they? They could have only got 24. So that's pretty decent, to be fair. That's pretty mad. They won every game apart from one. To be fair, Liverpool last season when they topped the league phase. They topped the league phase with 21 points out of 24. So that's pretty great, to be fair. Pretty decent indeed. I'm wondering where the final is next year. I heard it, but I forgot. I think it was Athens or something like that. But Budapest for 2016, the showpiece fixture to be held in Hungary for the first time at Budapest's 67,215 capacity the Puskás Arena. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I would absolutely love another Champions League final. Hopefully, unless we was to lose it, in which case I'd be absolutely devastated. But if we was to, if you could give me the Champions League final right now, and we win it, I would take it. I would take that right now. Very much. So yeah, we're just aiming for about 12 points then, ain't it? 12 points at least. So win the home games. win the home games and see what we can get out of the away games, and then you should be into the next bit, and that's all that matters. As Liverpool showed, unfortunately for them, you can absolutely smash that league phase, top that league table, and then get knocked out by PSG on penalties. That's what happens. Although in the end PSG did go on to show probably they were the best team in the competition, to be fair, with the way they was playing, and especially with their final performance with a record-breaking 5-0 demolishing of International. But you can never know how it's going to play out. That's what I'm saying. And once you get to the knockout phase, you don't have to really be the best team. You just have to have the best tactics and the best setup to get you through. It's just about getting it done, not about getting there. You don't even have to win. You can draw both games, win on penalties, which is still a win, but not a win. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to go for the win. Especially, it used to be even worse. I think that's the only real good. That's the main good reason of getting rid of away goals. Because imagine, you don't even you draw both games and then still go out. That's got to be the worst. Just because you drew the home game 0-0, and then when you went, you drew the away game 0-0, and then you brought it back to your place, drew 2-2, but you're out away goals. Crazy. Anyway, interesting little chat, little jibber jabber, and we've got a little giveaway hopefully, but probably not, because like I say, it is what it is. I don't really want my videos to be too big, to be fair, but if it happens, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. But basically, 2.8 thousand views on this video before Monday the 1st. I think Monday's the 1st. So before, basically, by the time my video on Monday goes up, if we've hit 2.8 thousand views, I'll just drop it on the Tuesday's video. On Tuesday's video, I'll drop how you can win it if it happens. I can't see it work happening, so it is what it is. But we'll see. I'm hopeful for the boys in blue. Yeah, the boys in blue, that we get a good Champions League win this year. That'd be nice. But it is what it is. If not, you can't hindsight and all that. We could have a terrible run. We could basically go out with a delete phase, or we could go on have a decent run. Like I say, there's a lot of fortune, little bits of luck here and there, injuries play a part, fatigue. What games have you got before and after those games in the midweek? Yeah, lots of things. Look, it's the little small, as I always say about football, the small margins are sometimes the things, those tiny percents, they make the biggest difference in the end sometimes. They're the things that make the biggest difference. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you just enjoy this video of me just chatting a load of bollocks for however long this video is. But yeah, other than that, I would just like to say, have a great day. Up the Blues. Come on, sit there. Or whoever you support. Because like I say, I don't believe in hate anymore. I used to. I used to be like, things used to get at me. But I haven't got any room in. I got rid of that. I'm trying to get rid of it still. It's a work in progress, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those things you have to constantly work at for it to progress. But I'm trying. It's just not worth it. Ruin your whole weekend. Ruin your life as well if you let it. So we just focus on the good. Compartmentalise the bad. Push it to one side and we move on. And just focus on the positives. That's the way you got to do things in life sometimes. But anyway, other than that, just like to say, have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. Other than that, cheers to the best. God bless. 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 Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye.